Okay, so we are on Insight 46. The weather's a bit cold. All right. A mind without any direction can be misdirected. When you draw on a blank sheet of paper, the pattern you draw stands out, making a definite impression. When you input information on a blank mind, the impressions you make stand out and make a definite impression. Therefore, a blank mind is ready for an honest observation, or it is ready for direction to be given to it. If correct direction is not given, incorrect direction has a chance of making that first definite impression and to direct or significantly impact the mind. The ideal situation is to have a blank mind without any preconceived notion. In this way, one can observe the world as it really is and come to know it. However, in our world, there are deceivers who present to us a misrepresentation of reality. Yeah, so in this world here right now, or any world, your mind, the best situation for it to be in is to be clear, very, very clear, having no preconceptions about anything, and to observe reality as it really is. However, the world that we are in now is filled with so much illusion that people scarcely get to see reality or experience reality. They're seeing the asphalt on the ground, the buildings. In London, you rarely get to see the sun. Not only is it because it's cloudy, but also the buildings. When you're walking through the buildings literally cover the sun. You can't see the sun. And when the sun is out, you can't see it. Even when the sun is out, you can't see the moon. I remember going 3 years in London, and I saw the moon, I don't know, a few times, possibly 3. I had to actually search for it because I couldn't see it. I was behind buildings, The wind barely gets in there, So we're not experiencing reality as it really is. We're exposed to so much illusion that those illusions make a definite impression on the blank mind. So it is advisable to establish our mind in some positive and stable attribute. Okay, so I'm going to read this from the explanation because it's very important. Having a blank mind is good. And as stated, it is an ideal state for us to observe reality as best as we can. However, since we live in a world of manipulation on many fronts, it is advisable to establish our mind in some positive and stable attribute. So in this world, you don't want to have a blank mind and be exposed by the illusion and thus be powerfully affected by it. No, you want to now establish your mind in some positive attribute. So the mind has the first impression being made by this positivity of whatever it is. Let's say peace or love or whatever you want to say. So when it sees illusion, it doesn't just grab onto it and doesn't allow a powerful effect on the mind, because the first impression of the mind was done by peace, by love, by all these things. Very good, yes, yeah. Very good. For example, a blank mind can be established in peace, confidence, truth, or calm observation. If the mind is not established in stability or in a direction, it can be impacted by any outside sense of direction. An individual has to control his own mind. For those who are Puritans, of course, you can have your mind in a state of complete naturalness, meaning blank mind, which is not even focused on peace. This state is a carefree, non-attached state, where the mind can attach itself to any one task or many and disengage similarly and enjoy its freedom. Actually, it's the person's freedom. and freedom of choice to be disengaged or engaged in any activity. The depth of this topic can get too detailed for the purposes of this book, therefore we stop. Note the purposeful stop, an example of controlling my own mind, the ability to disengage at will. So here I'm talking about, I'm not going to go into too much esoteric stuff because it's not the subject of this book. But basically, for those who are Puritans, yes, it is recommended for, if you want to be a Puritan, and meaning that is to say, to have a mind that is blank, not just be established in love and peace and whatever, just to have a blank mind and experience reality as it really is, you know. Yeah, then you can get into any activity that you want to, whatever it is, you know. I'm talking about positive activities. And stop anytime, disengage anytime. You're not bound by anything. You actually take pleasure from your free mind, the blankness. All right. Your freedom to be able to get involved in any activity and disengage. It's very freeing, very